Yo, feel me? Yo, feel me? You ready? Heads a boss. Ha ha ha. Can you handle my pain? I don't think you can, man. Understand, you can't handle my pain. The stress, my brain, run around again, make me wanna go insane. Take out that damn cocaine, take out that 9 lane, pull it to your damn dome. Make sure you never go ever back home. Can you feel my pain? People running up and down the streets, spoiling my name all the time. They wanna beef, man. Talking shit on my family. What you wanna do? Can you feel my pain? Now can you feel my pain? I'ma come around, golly insane. Now can you feel my pain? You watch my money, you watch the way I move, watch the things that I eat, watch me walk on them streets, watch me earn my keep. Wanna get with me sneakily and try and take my money, never that. You gon' burn. Court's adjourned, you're not gonna die today. Too busy for you fools, I will leave you and come around another time when you're not expecting it. Deadly on that day, the light will shine, going up to God. You and you, fuck you, the damn crew. Wanna act like you're brand new? Fuck all of you, I'm coming through against the light. I'ma show you how I fight. Roll those left and right, make sure it's night for y'all, cause you'll be sleeping. Can you now feel my damn pain? All these people on my brain, can you feel my pain? So can you feel my pain? There's too much stress. Can you feel my pain? There's people all up in my business. Feel my pain. Now I'ma show you with that gangsta move. They'll put you down. Trust me, nigga, I got nothing to prove. You will surely lose. You will surely lose. You will surely lose. Can you feel my pain? You will surely lose. You will surely lose. You will surely lose. Can you feel my pain? All right, blesses. Okay, so boom, I'm just gonna jump straight into it. You know, I'm a boxing fan first. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak on boxing at all unless I'm really pissed off. But it's basically I never speak on boxing. But I need to speak about this. This is going to be the most biggest fight, in a long ass time. You know why? Because it makes it real. This is a real deal Holyfield fight, and there's so much passion and anger involved in this fight. But I want to speak about this lame on the right-hand side, Tyson Fury, this bitch boy. I'm sorry for my language, because I want this to go out to other parts of the public other than just the black sector. But I'm going to be in my feelings because I'm disappointed with this guy on the right-hand side, Tyson Fury. Mad disappointed. What a letdown. Scumbag. Guy running around, shouting off his mouth all the time, calling people bums and this, that, and the other. When really, he's the scaredy cat. Really, he's been the cheat for years. Really, he's the one that's made up all these excuses. You know what I'm trying to say? Waiting for his right minute to fight somebody. Wants to start taking a couple of hours here and there, or he's worked him out enough to fight them. This big SpongeBob of a guy that claims to be the champion of the world or whatever, he seems to be the one that's last to get in the ring all the time. Do you understand? Look what happened with Deontay Wilder and with the the Anthony Joshua situation. Look how he runs around and makes and just look how he just runs around. It's like he's a child. It's like he's a child. But I'm glad that the fight's still on, because you know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if this guy turns around and blames it on mental health. In fact, there's still time for him to do that. Saying he's got 6 weeks to train. Well, he's saying he only needs 6 weeks to train to beat this guy. So what's the excuses that's going to come out? Oh, he only had 6 weeks to train. That's why he lost. All you Tyson Fury fans, shut up. Every single one of you, do not say a word. Lose your voice. I want this guy to retire after this fight. This guy should never have to fight again. Do you understand? He's been the biggest mistake in boxing. He's been that biggest mistake in boxing. He should not even be allowed to box anymore. At one point, he was banned, you know, and he was banned in the UK from boxing, right? Had certain fines to pay and stuff like that, but he got around that. He got around that somehow. I wonder what board helped him out. All the little madness that's gone on with him. We can even talk about the what was that? What was the name of that? What was the name? You know what him and Wilder went through? Glovegate. We can even talk about, I believe Glovegate. I believe it. I believe everything about it. Do you understand? And listen, right? This is how you know that Glovegate was true. This is how you know, right? And people haven't clocked onto this, but didn't Wilder take Fury to court? Right? Now, Wilder went to court and Wilder told the court a lot of shit. Listen to what I'm saying. He told the court a lot of shit. He even mentioned what was going on with the Glovegate, right? They knew about it. And the courts ordered the fight. So that means Wilder won, right? But they stopped him from disclosing this information to like YouTube. I mean, YouTube kind of went dead after that. Everyone started firing back at Wilder for making up stories and can't take it and blah, blah, blah. Nah, nigga. Well, if the court said, go ahead and fight, he has to fight, then what does that say? What does that say? It's not like they turned around to Wilder and said, oh, well, well, you know what I'm trying to say? It can be cancelled, whatever, for whatever reasons and shit. Like the courts didn't believe anything Wilder had to say. You understand what I'm saying? Obviously, they believe this shit. Obviously, they believe this stuff. But people aren't thinking of that. People aren't thinking of these things. These little things, these little sidebars. They're not thinking. They're not adding everything into the equation. Anyway, back to what I'm saying. Because if you thought I was going to come here and talk highly of Tyson Fury, you're wrong. If you thought I was Tyson Fury's fan, you're wrong. You might as well leave right now. Because Tyson Fury has no fans. He hasn't got nobody. Do you understand? Everybody has left him. UK has turned their back on this guy right here. This big, dozy idiot right here. This scaredy cat right here. Turned their backs on him. And so they should. So they should. So they should. Now I'm going to play a little video in the background while I'm freestyling, because this is me just addressing. In fact, I'm going to do one better. Let me do this instead. I'm going to play some content and play some shit at the same time. As I was saying before, though, I wanted to just express my thoughts. You understand? I wanted to express my thoughts, let y'all know just how, many people just like me feel about this situation. You understand? And I'm very passionate. And I believe boxing should be for warriors. Any kind of fighting sport, you're supposed to be a warrior. If I was to join that sport, I'm not looking at the money. I'm looking at the titles. I'm looking to climb that ladder and stand on top of that hill. and look down at everybody I took on, and they look up at me and realize I'm a king. Do you understand? That's my mission. That's when you take part in a sport. It's like when you're a rapper or something, you're in the music game, you want to be the best, right? So you're working hard to be the best. This guy only wants to be the best. That clowning man's for money. This guy wants to be the best. He wants to be a businessman. He wants to be a clown. Just go up on these platforms and stages and perform like clowns do, not like warriors do, like clowns do. And at the same time, he tried to disgrace this man. I want to give a big shout out to Uzi because he's a real man. Not only does he take care of his family, but he puts the money, some of his winnings, back into his country. Like he donates to all these charities and shit. Like really, not no hype talk, real shit. And you got this stupid ass on the right-hand side, this big dusser, this big dodo. They're trying to slander his name like he's doing any better. Like Fury's out here helping charities. Fury still owes people money. Have you seen the video about his train? What do you call when people come in to fight? Yeah, you know, to help you train. Like if someone will come in and train, spar with you. One of those kind of people. Still waiting on his money. Fury's not even paying his loyal subjects. Fury is not even paying his loyal subjects. And this guy wants to jump up and down and call people this and that and the other. And oh my God. Hey, Fury, listen, I hope to God you get knocked out, man. And I hope you get sparked. You see how you got sparked by Wilder? Well, I hope that happens again, but it lasts for over 20 seconds, my nigga. That way the referee can't help you. I like the way you, the 30, what was it? What was the 70-30 split, right? 70-30. Do you want to cry? You might as well have said, this is going to be my final boxing match, everybody. 30-70 split. 30-70. You might as well have just said that. I would have been like, oh, okay, since it's his last fight, you know what I'm saying? Go on, you might as well try and ask for that money. Whether you get it or not, you might as well try and ask for it. Afternoon Hammer Nation. Tried to scare him though, didn't you, Fury? Tried to scare him. Think you weren't going to take the money. Nah. See, that's a warrior you're talking to, Fury. Not a fairy. You understand? He's a warrior. You're a fairy, Fury. All right? You might have to take the Fury away and turn it to Tyson Fairy. Tyson Fairy. The guy that makes all his excuses. You notice how he went quiet? He went quiet. You weren't going to say a word. You weren't going to say a word, was you, Tyson Fury? You're just going to stay back there and just stay quiet. Just quiet. You understand? You couldn't compete to Usyk's heat. You can't measure to his stature. As soon as he called you out, you had to jump up. Oh, good, right. It's on. Fuck you. You're weak. Nick, shut up. Sit down. Who are you trying to impress? Listen. At the end of the day, Fury still got a good chance of winning if he knows how to fight right. You know, tall people should always use their length to an advantage. This guy don't seem to do it all the time, only when he's stressing out. Like most fights he has, he don't like stabilize his jab and just work off the jab all the time. He don't do that. He's a flamsy, blobby, floppy dusser. Do you understand? But I just hope to God, for England's sake, you understand? I don't care how you want to look at it, Ukraine, England. Nah. We rocking with the Ukraine guy or wherever he's from. Usyk. I'm rocking with him because that's a warrior. Anybody that's a warrior status, I'm rocking with them. You understand? They're people that are true to the game, loyal to the game, deserve to be where they be. How did you get to where you are, man? I've heard, Fury, that you haven't even really fighted anybody. I mean, to get to where you are now, what have you really done? You know, you had the lucky shot, your lucky shot with Wilder. Lucky shot because he gave you that chance. You didn't work to get there. Huh? I can only pray. I can only pray and hope to God that that God gives Usyk on that day, that night, when he fights you, all the strength he needs. Because I'm telling you, the whole world's going to celebrate, you know. Even those in your back garden, that's right, England. We are all going to celebrate on that day. You need to go, Tyson Fury. I've had enough of you. We've had enough of you, Tyson. You understand? Just a big mouth. You're just a blabbermouth. That's all you are. Like to try and intimidate people with your mouth, get into their minds. You know how you get over a tactic like that, Tyson? Don't watch YouTube and don't watch Twitter. That's how you get over that, you know. Simple method, isn't it, Tyson? Simple, right? I'm surprised certain people didn't do that, especially if they find your words intimidating somehow. Dasa. Nigga, you don't even say nothing. Did I just call him a nigger, everybody? My bad. I'm sorry. But that's I mean, who's that small? I'm surprised you can get into these boxers' feelings with your talking points. I'm surprised how effective that stuff really is. You know, I'm surprised how effective it really is. But anyway, you know, we got Usyk right now that don't care about your words. You know, he's seen many gaps in your workout, in your fighting stance. He's seen it. He's confident. And I'm confident for him too. I just want to see him win. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see him win. I want to see you humiliated like you humiliate everybody else. You understand? With that liar story, I was on drugs or all that stuff from before. And listen, these things ain't a joke. Depression and stuff like that isn't a joke. But this guy here, do you really think he was under all that weather? Do you really think, or do you think he just made up that story? Huh? You know, when you talk to him about these subjects, right, he don't even like talking on them properly too much. Because, you know, when they start going like that, it hurts their head because they have to try to remember the lies that they put out there. Or what about the time Tyson Fury had an interview high on cocaine? Right, Tyson? Huh? You just out there in the boxing world having interviews on TV, just, disgraceful. Your chief running mouth and your chief running man. I hope you lose, man. That would be your karma. You big dusser. You big dope. Yo, oh shit, I didn't even play the video. Was the video playing the whole time? It wasn't. I was meant to be talking to y'all while playing the video. Sorry, people. I'm going to play the video now, keep talking for a little bit while then I'm going to end. You know, I don't talk about boxing no more, but I feel like I have to say this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, boom. Yeah, this is just a little streets beef. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know about it, look them up on YouTube, Street Beef, and subscribe, you know, and this is in the hood where they're handling business. Instead of taking out the guns, they be meeting out, you know, and fighting, having a day of it, food, picnic, friends, family. You know what I'm saying? That's how mans get down. And look how young they are. We're not trying to get Jedi to do this kind of stuff. Huh? Like, we're not trying to bring a healthier meaning to understanding and fixing situations when it comes to these streets. And people are scary, right? Just like Tyson Fury, talk a lot. But yeah, man. Let me try and think of some more things what I want to say. So yeah, the boxing's back on. You know what I'm saying? Which is all good. As for like anything Tyson's got to say, I don't even bother watching. I'm seeing these videos pop up. Yeah, day one, I'm training. I'm training now. I'm back in the training. We're going to do it and I'm going to beat. Nah, listen, shut up. I don't know what you're talking for. You're supposed to be silent. You shouldn't be talking right now. You shouldn't be talking, Tyson. See, you're fucking up your own game plan right now. You're supposed to be silent, staying off the media. In fact, let me say this. I remember you saying that the negotiations are no longer in your hands. You're staying out of it. You're leaving them to do it. So if that was the case, how come the fight wasn't fixed from like a couple of days ago? How come? How come they turned around and said no deal, Tyson? Right? You see how backward you are. Listen, I just want to formally welcome Usyk to the family. You know what I'm saying? We only ride with real ones, man. If you got that lion heart, I'm a fucks with you. Anybody with the lion heart, I'm a fucks with you. I only deal with real people, real boxers, real, you know what I'm saying? That takes what they're doing seriously. And on that note, he should win. He should win. I know for a fact on that night, you're going to see nothing but fire in his eyes. You're going to see nothing but fire in Usyk's eyes. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could actually fly out to watch it. Where is it? In the UK? It's in the UK, isn't it? I'm like, if it's in the UK, I might try and get a ticket. You might have sold out by now, though. Shit. But, yeah. Shit. I should have thought about that, you know. Should have thought about that, yo. I'm going to try and get a ticket, you know. I'm going to try see if I can get one. If that's the case, I'm going to go watch that. Other than that, I'm going to order it on, you know, whatever it's going to be showed on Sky or wherever it's going to be on. You know what I'm trying to say? And I swear, like, it'd be a joyous moment. It'd be a joyous moment if we lose, yo, for me. And that's because I'm just disgraced. I'm disgraced at him at this point, you know. I'm just disgraced, and there's no going back. Y'all have some people on YouTube that, like, you know, because I did make a song when he was fighting Wilder, and I didn't like it from back then. You know what I'm trying to say? Because of the bullshit. Like, I just can't. You know when you can see bullshit in somebody more than the fighter, right? So I recognize more the bullshit coming out of him than the fighter, right? That's all it's been for Tyson. There's a lot of fake people. And like I've said before, the Glovegate stuff, all sorts of stuff. And his name keeps popping up all the time. You understand? Get me? Yeah. He calls himself the Gypsy Fighter, Gypsy King, right? But he claims that he don't fight dirty. When gypsies fight dirty, if you get what I'm trying to say. If you get what I'm trying to say, right? There's so many things. There's so many things. There's so many things. There's so many things to actually take in consideration and think about. But I know truth. I'm not good at explaining that shit, but I know truth. And I know this guy is just a waste of time. He ain't nobody. Get me? He fights the weakest people, people that he's beaten before. What does that tell you? What does that honestly tell you, man? Like, you know, I just think his days are done. He's not warranted. He's not wanted. You know what I'm saying? He just, what's the word for it? Delays things. Everything gets delayed when he's about. You know what I'm trying to say? And he thinks he's so powerful. I'm going to give you this bag. I'm going to make you. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, move him. You know what else I think they should do with boxing, right? Boxers shouldn't be able to talk much. You understand? We don't need to know about your lives like that. We don't, man. Y'all just focus on your fighting. Stop being involved like that. You know what I'm trying to say? Just focus on your fighting and getting into the ring. That's what boxers should do. Focus on the fighting and get into the ring. You understand? We don't need to know their days of their lives. We don't need to be messy. We don't need to do that. I mean, people just want to know too much these days. You talk on YouTube, they want to know what you look like, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's just crazy, man. People are just messy. But yeah, anyway, I hope Usyk wins. You know what I'm saying? I hope Usyk wins. Get me? That's all I can do for now. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just come up here to just give my thoughts on this, you know, my personal thoughts. And yeah, I want him gone. I don't want to see him box again after this fight. I really don't. If Usyk wins, he should. Tyson should retire. If Usyk loses, Tyson should retire. You know what I'm trying to say? I wish Usyk put that in the contract. If I win, you gotta retire. I wish he put that in the contract. You know, I really do. I really do. Other than that, shout out to you real boxers out there. You boxers that do this for, you know, because you want to climb the mountain. You want to knock down everybody who stands in your way. You know what I'm trying to say? You wanna go through everybody to know that there's nobody that can challenge you. You know what I'm saying? That kind of fight is passion and ego. I rock with you niggas. I rock with you people. You people, y'all are the chosen ones. Obviously, you're gonna have people in there that are trying to do it just for the money, right? My concern and about you, y'all just do what you want to do. Then you understand? Just shut your mouth at the same time. So listen, boom. Let me see how long this video is. It's gonna finish right now, anyway. Look at that, nice timing. So, people, I just wanted to speak on the boxing for a minute. Like, you know, boom. I needed to get certain things off my chest. I don't even know if I've done a good job of that. In fact, let me play one piece of content just so people can get a better understanding. Just so people can get a better understanding, you know, a bit more detail. I should have loaded this up to begin with. While I set up this other phone, I'll be back in a minute.
I don't need that smoke. I'm like The Rock, The Rock. I do not need the smoke. Y'all know what happened to me. Getting smacked by Suge Smith. Everybody knows. Everybody fucking knows. Yes, it happened. I got smacked like a year ago. Fucking last week, I got smacked in the fucking Oscars by this motherfucker. And people like, did it hurt? It still hurts. I got summertime ringing in my ear. Fucking drums, please. But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gail crying. You will never see it. Never gonna happen. I couldn't believe it, and I love Men in Black. No. It's never gonna happen. No. Fuck that shit. I took that hit like Pacquiao, motherfucker. I took it like motherfucking Pacquiao, okay? Shit, man. Did it hurt? Yeah, motherfucker, it hurt.
All right, listen. So I'm gonna play some information for y'all. First, you're gonna hear from Eddie Hearn.
Express its comments regarding Fury and Usyk. I'll tell you this: Anthony Joshua for Alexander Usyk back to back, no fucking problems, no questions, no long negotiations. That's mandatory. I'll fight him. Everyone said, swerve Alexander Usyk. He's a tough fight. You don't want to fight him. AJ said, no, I want to be undisputed. Give me Usyk. Done. The rematch comes in. Oh, you don't want to fight Usyk. You need a warm-up fight. Give me Usyk. When are you guys out there going to start understanding, right? It's not about the money. I'll fight him for free. As long as the tickets are free for the general public. Fuck off. You want money. You want too much money. You're not the draw you think you are. That fight's not as big as you think it is. Everyone talks about big fights in the Middle East for a heavyweight world championship. Well, guess what? There's only one person that's delivered big fights in the Middle East, and that's moi, right? 3 fights, 3 world championships.
Hearn, he always has to spoil it, doesn't he? He couldn't just keep on the thing. Always end up to blow himself off. Come on, man, you're on the right lines there.
Who in Saudi Arabia, and also the big card in Abu Dhabi as well. Greed. If you are about legacy, if you want to be undisputed, then you take the fight. Also, you're going to get 50 or 60 million instead of the 80 or 100 or 125 million that you asked for. Fuck me. You've all been played for all these years. But concentrate on one thing. April the 1st, O2 Arena. AJ is back against Jermaine Franklin. Never ducked anybody. Never tried to escape from fights. Always wanted the fights. Fought all these people in progression. Never told porcupines. Never went on social media saying, I'm going to give all my money away. I'm going to do this. Fuck right off. Get behind Anthony Joshua. O2 Arena, live on the zone, Jermaine Franklin. But in the meantime, we're ready for
Hold on 1 second. Do you think Fury and Usyk happens?
Maybe. But it's not like, if you really want the fight, you have to make concessions, right? Fury's got a point. He's a bigger draw, right? I'll tell you something now. When Tyson Fury drew with Deontay Wilder, and he didn't have a world championship belt, we offered him 60-40 to fight Anthony Joshua as a voluntary challenger. Not as a mandatory challenger, as a voluntary challenger. He come back, he said, I will only fight AJ on 50-50. At the time, AJ was a much bigger draw. He was the world unified heavyweight world champion, and Tyson Fury had no belts. We said no 60-40. The fight didn't happen. Tyson Fury is worth more than 50-50 in this fight. But if you want to be the first undisputed heavyweight world championship since Lennox Lewis, then you take 50-50 and you get the fight done. And if he's a little middleweight, and if he's no good, then easy money.
Facts.
But he knows how good Alexander Usyk is. But when I go back to our guy, who went, I know how good Alexander Usyk is. I know he's the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world. I know he's the Olympic gold medalist. I know he's had 400 fights. I don't care. It's my duty as the champion to face the best. And that's what AJ's already done. Always done. I'm going to do the press conference now. This fight.
What's good?
Okay, we're
Good family, it's your man, the YB.
We're going to go to another video. Shout out to the YB. We're going to go to another video. Boom. Let's go. Now you're going to hear from Tyson Fury right now. Okay. Seems like we're having some technical difficulties. What the hell's going on? Why ain't it playing? Give me a second, everybody. Give me a second.
I don't need that smoke. I'm like The Rock, The Rock. I do not need the smoke. Y'all know what happened to me. Getting smacked by Suge Smith. Everybody knows. Everybody fucking knows. Yes, it happened. I got smacked like a year ago. Fucking last week, I got smacked in the fucking Oscars by this motherfucker. And people like, did it hurt? It still hurts. I got Summertime ringing in my ear. Fucking drums, please. But I'm not a victim, baby. You will never see me on Oprah or Gail crying.
Okay, let's go.
Good morning, people of the world.
Today is the first day of my training for the USEC fight. I don't need 6 months, only 4 months and all that. I got 6 weeks and a week rest. Done. Happy days. And I'm going to impose my will on this little sneaky motherfucker. Get up, lads. I'm not wait.
Okay, so he just remember what he just called him, sneaky, right? Right now, I'm going to show you the content that was put out there when he responded back to Tyson's offer, and I want you to tell me what's so sneaky about anything he said. Okay, I want you to tell me if there's anything sneaky you heard, and I'm going to explain to you after what he means by sneaky. So don't worry, you're going to get to know the goods. I just have to find that content. 1 second. Where was that video? God damn, so many videos, yo. Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? It's a long video to find people, for real, for real. I'm looking through my list, though. Looking through my list. What's that? Gypsy. Let me see if it's this one. It might be this one.
Who sent your little shit back? Sign the contract, get your money, and get fucked up. You little shit house. You must have thought the size of being a shit yourself, you little flappy tooth, ugly bastard. Sign the contract. Hey.
Okay, pause. I need y'all to understand something. Usyk and his team, they already signed everything. The whole world knows. Even he knows, but he still made this video. Okay, everybody's waiting on Tyson Fury to sign the contract. Everybody knows that Usyk already has, and the team's ready to go and start the fight. But Tyson's taking everybody for stupid and morons. Like, we all don't know that. So Tyson's making these videos telling him to sign a contract when he's already done it. We're waiting on you, Tyson. The whole world's waiting on you, Tyson. So why are you making this video? Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that. Let's go.
Greedy Berry, I accept your offer. 70-30 split to fight with you on April 29th at Wembley. But you will promise to donate to Ukrainian immediately after the fight. On £1 million on every day of your deal, you will pay 1% from your poorest to Ukrainian people. Deal?
Pause. So for those that didn't understand him, he said for every day that Tyson Fury wastes time, he has to donate $1 million to Ukraine. Okay, because time, like we've been saying, Tyson Fury is a lying waster. He goes quiet and shit. Don't sign shit. All right. So that was a good call. And now you understand why Tyson Fury come back with that last video we just showed. Blah, 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 blah. Get in the ring. Blah, 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 blah. He's trying to stunt because my man's called his bluff. You get it? You understanding, everybody? Because Tyson was quiet. He was quiet. Yeah, I ain't talking on the media, social media no more. That's what he said and went silent. Everyone's waiting for him to sign, but no one can hear from him because he's gone silent until you heard that video. That brought Tyson back out of his hole, making all this noise. So I'm just trying to put it in order for you, everybody. Let's carry on. Shout out to Angie.
I see all this talk of exit fights. They want 50%. And all this. Tyson's being greedy. Where I'm standing, who said you and your team will want 30%? You either take it or you leave it. If you don't want it, we'll take Daniel at the couple of bucks and get $1 few million. If you want to make some real money, I'm not like it.
Okay, well, I've got one thing I want to say to this. Tyson, he's got 3 of the belts. How many you got? You got 1. So why is it, even on that note of the belts, let's just focus on the belts. Why should he get 40 again? You got 1. If anything, it should go by the belts, right? Don't you think, ladies and gentlemen? It should go by the belts. If somebody's holding more belts than the other, they should have more leeway. You know what I'm saying? They should have more. I'm just saying that kind of makes sense, Tyson. I'm sure that's what you would say if it was the other way around, Tyson, right? Huh? I'm sure you'd say something like that, Tyson. Anyway, let's keep going. Come on. My stuff's working slow today. Real slow. The fuck, man. Come on, man. Work. Why is it moving like this? Okay. I'll wait. It's not responding. So let's just wait for it to respond. Here we go. Back.
Money, I'm on side the Jason King, but I will say, every day from today, you mess around, I'm going to deduct 1% from the 30%. So every day, I'm going to deduct 1% until you take it. And if you don't take it, I do last $2 million. That's a problem. How in the world could you ever offer me a deal? Not possible. TikTok, pussies.
You see, ladies and gentlemen, basically, if you understood the timeline, everything he had to say then don't make no sense because dude's already signed this shit, man. Do you understand? Everybody on the damn planet's waiting on Tyson, but Tyson's kind of putting out that they're waiting out on Uzi. Well, no. Tyson was putting out that they're waiting on Uzi. The camp weren't really saying that. The camp was just saying like they're waiting on a decision to be made and stuff like that, paperwork in the background. But they can't really turn around and blame it on Tyson, can they? Right? I think I got one more piece of content for y'all, even though there's a lot of content out there to look for. But let's just go to one more piece of content. Usyk accepts Fury's 70-30 demand. How will Fury duck now? Let's listen to this one.
Says 70-30, take it or leave it, and every Kia ora team, and welcome to Big Boys Boxing, where we're all about exactly that. The big boys.
And may I just say, the content that I play, once you hear the name of these content creators, you know, go right ahead and subscribe to them. I choose certain content creators because they talk good shit. You understand?
With big knockouts and the big fights. So let's get into this. Kia ora team, and welcome back to Big Boys Boxing. So, this undisputed heavyweight fight between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk is really looking more and more like Tyson Fury is trying to duck the fight. First, he wouldn't accept the site fee with the Saudi Arabians, so that got canned. Then they're talking about Wembley Stadium. Tyson Fury demands 60-40. And Alexander Usyk says, I want 50-50, but 60-40 is fine, but the winner gets the lion's share. Tyson Fury rejects that. Then he comes out
this morning and says 70-30, take it or leave it, and every day you delay, another 1% goes to me. So pretty much straight away, Alexander Usyk has come out and said this.
Hey, Greedy Berry, I accept your offer. 70-30, split the fight with you on April 29th at Wembley. But you will promise to donate to Ukraine immediately after the fight. On £1 million on every day of your dealing, you will pay 1% from your poorest to Ukrainian people. Deal.
So, where you gonna go now? Ain't no room to duck no more. He's agreed. Get in there and fight, you big bold diva. Or shut your fucking trap. Now, I think this 70-30 take it or leave it thing was supposed to try and push Alexander Usyk to fight Daniel Dubois, being another Queensbury fighter, you know, a favour to Frank Warren. But that's not what's going to happen unless you duck now, Tyson, and everybody knows it's a duck. So suck it up,
Quack.
take the fight, and fight this apparent blown up middleweight that you seem to be so freaking afraid of for some reason. Get it done or shut up. Let us know your thoughts. I'm Jono from Big Boys Boxing, and I'm out. So,
Shout out to Big Boys Boxing. Shout out to Big Boys Boxing. Hit the nail on the head. And I'm glad everybody's seeing him for what he really is. You know, I really am glad. But let's talk about that Saudi Arabia money before I leave. Do you know the Saudi Arabia money was like, he would have got next to, I don't know. He would have had a lot though. I was gonna say 100 million, but I don't think he would have got that much. It was somewhere underneath 100 million. Maybe it was, I don't know. I don't know the right amount of money, but he turned it down. And because he turned it down, that means Uzi lost his money too. And that's way more than what they would get in the UK. So now they're forced to go to the UK. So not only does Uzi lose all that money, right? And now he has to have 30%. But Uzi don't care for the money. That's what makes him a real warrior. He just wants to get in the ring and knock his head off. Salute to Usyk. That's a champion right there. That's a warrior. Do you understand? That's how warriors are. You understand? It's like, let me try and revert it to rap a minute, because some people will understand what I'm saying. You know, like back in the day of your Biggie Smalls and all them kind of people, right? Get me? They were passionate about rapping. They didn't really care about, they cared about the money. They wanted money, but they were more passionate about people hearing their music. Do you understand? That's why they jumped in the game. They wanted people to hear their music. Rare. They wanted to be the best. Boom, boom, boom. They jumped into them lanes for them reason. And obviously, over time, money gets to them, gets to everybody. But I'm just trying to show the greats in the game are the ones that are real. The greats in the game are the ones that are real. Mike Tyson, did you ever hear him complain about money? I don't ever remember shit like that with Tyson moaning about he's not going to fight over money and shit. This nigga just jumps in the ring. Do you understand? These are your greats. These are your greats. You understand? And now we got imposters, people that are just running around trying to make a quick buck. You got imposters, yo, and they're there belittling the real ones, the soon to be the greats. Nah, we can't let that happen. You can't let that happen. You know, shout out to all them real boxers out there, every single one of y'all. I'm not gonna sit here trying to list out names and stuff, but you know who you are. Those that believe in the fights, those that believe in the sport, those that live for the sport. You know, shout out for y'all, man. You get me? Those that are born fighters, shout out to y'all. And shout out to Usyk once again. I'm going to keep shouting him out. I'm going to be rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? And even if he loses against Tyson, which he won't, I'm still going to rock with Usyk. Fuck Tyson. Do you understand? He don't get no more chances. He's done. I don't... listen, he's done. For me, he's done. Okay. So listen, people, I'm going to go because I have to go and speak on some other subjects and shit. But blesses, you know. Shout out to the real boxers once again. And keep it going. It's your boy 7 and I'm Audi. Peace. I don't even know which one to end with. This one? Should I end with this song? Everybody. Yo. Yeah, yo. Yo. Feel me? You ready? Heads a bust. Can you handle my pain? I don't think you can, man. Understand, you can't handle my pain. The stress, my brain, round again. Make me wanna go insane. Take out that damn cocaine. Take out that 9-lane. Pull it to your damn dome. Make sure you never go ever back home. Can you feel my pain? People running up and down the streets, spoiling my